Well guys, we just wanted to do a video and let you guys know that we don't have a video today. Because we haven't really got anything done to share. We finished up putting paper on the walls in the bedroom. Looks good. You guys saw that. It's all pink. Now we're kind of just unsure. A big thing that I did was I ordered insulation. Now I hate to say this, and I'll tell you why in a moment, but I ordered insulation for the ceiling. I've been waiting for it to come in back in stock for over half a year at our local stores, and still no sign of it. They told me it'd be like in
January.
I think it was one before that, like October or November or something.
Yeah.
And then they said January, then it just keeps getting pushed. And here we are.
Yeah, now we're in April and there's still nothing.
So I decided to suck it up. It's going to cost a little more money. It's not, it's not a lot more, but whoa, it's going to cost a little bit more money, but I ordered it from a company who can ship it from out of the area. I have no idea if it's going to pan out, but I hope it does. And then we can get the ceiling insulated and paper the ceiling and really be ready for the next step. Now, the reason I hate to tell you guys this is because every time we say something, it falls apart. Like, that's why we try to keep secrets on our channel. We always like surprises, because when we open our mouth, things don't pan out. For example, I mentioned in a previous video that we ordered forks, pallet forks for our excavator, which was going to be so awesome for moving stuff around the property, working on the house. 2 weeks after I made that order, I got an email saying that the company went bankrupt.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't know you were going to say it.
You were delaying.
Yeah, I was like, bankrupt? What are you talking about? You know, because I paid in full for these forks. And they basically said in their email, they're bankrupt, they have no money to fulfill orders, and they can no longer communicate with customers.
And they never refunded us. They never said anything at all.
So I ended up contacting my credit card company, because I bought it with a card, and told them the situation, and they refunded my money. They're doing an investigation. It should be fine. If the company has like 30 days to respond or something like that. I don't think they can respond because they filed bankruptcy. They're done.
It was like the weirdest thing ever.
Yeah. So another business out of business. Not surprising today.
And that was a Canadian business.
Yeah. That's the update on the forks. Is there are no forks. Now I could order them from another company, but I just kind of haven't. I've decided to just take a step back for a minute and put our money elsewhere for now. The workshop is coming along really great. We're working on dust collection right now. So that's the next big step, is getting a vacuum system set up so that we can cut wood in there and work on this room. That has run into delays also. Over half a month ago, I ordered vacuum parts, like, hose parts, duct parts, whatever. We haven't heard a thing since.
Yeah.
Nothing. Just dead. In fact, because of our luck, for lack of better words, it's so weird. We ordered from this company. It's been total blackout. No, I can't get a hold of them via phone or email. But what did happen was the card I used to make that order, after making that order, somebody stole it and made purchases at American Eagle Outfitters, 2 orders with my card, and had them shipped to a Walgreens here in Florida.
Probably about, like, what, an hour or two away from here?
Yeah, like 2 hours away maybe. They had them shipped they're having them shipped. They're actually shipping them right now. The company already sent them out. But the company told me all this because they paid with my name, address, and credit card. They ordered shorts, and they're having them shipped to a FedEx on site at a Walgreens. So, very weird. It was after placing that order at this site that sold the parts I needed, and the site has been total blackout. Like, I can't get a hold of them.
And it's weird because before we made the order, like, they were communicating with us.
Yeah.
Like, they
easily.
were friendly, they were quick.
Yeah. So I hate to make the connection there, but I don't use my card for too many things. It's a pretty big coincidence there. So
yeah.
So I had to deal with that, and the point is, more delays, more problems, more wasted time sitting on the phone all day trying to get stuff done, that kind of thing. Whew. That's the bad news. And to brighten up the mood, we thought this would be the perfect day to share some of Belle's artwork. This is Belle, if you guys don't know her, our daughter. and she likes to draw. And we used to share a lot of her artwork when we lived in our previous address, but we haven't done an update in a long time. Some of you guys have been asking. So I said, Belle, do you want to share anything? And we picked out a few.
Mm-hmm. I drew this one.
Still doing dragons.
Yep. And I made this really cute one. Bunch of water dragons.
Cute style.
Mm-hmm.
And this one's really cool.
A nice beach scene with a shipwreck.
What was the inspiration for that?
I think maybe a puzzle. Like we had a 1,000 piece puzzle and there was like a shipwreck, ocean picture. And I thought it would be cool if I drew something like that.
So yeah, she still does draw, but she spends most of her time just playing outside, collecting bugs, doing other things, so not a lot of drawing. Just fun. Just being a kid.
Yep.
Now, we have been working on something, and that is like testing out stains. As you can see, all different colors, variations. Trying out colors for the house, for trim, for walls, all different things. We're just getting ideas, inspirational. Something happened recently that changed everything. Our bedroom, I'll tell you ahead of time, we were literally going to do like a light green walls. We were thinking about a color called wedding mint. Now, I think wedding mint is a really pretty green. It would look really good in the room, on the walls. The ceiling was going to be white. And we were going to do wood trim. Now,
The reason we were going to do wedding mint was because of the bathroom floor that we're planning to be putting down is basically that color. So it'd be like matching it.
but something happened this week that changed our plan. What happened?
We put up the red rosin paper. And then we were thinking, hey, this looks pretty good.
When Ashley saw the red paper on the walls, you really liked it.
Yeah. It just seemed to work.
And she said,
Let's try that.
so we did, actually. Let me show you. So we went to the store with a piece of paper in hand. Here it is. This paper is kind of tricky because we're heading into, well, we're in the evening lighting, but also like the light reflects on it. But you can see it's a pinkish reddish paper. It's not very bright. It's got like a gray tone to it almost.
I don't know.
It's weird. It's a hard color to understand. But we found stain. This is actually wood stain, not paint.
It's a solid stain.
And it very closely resembles the color. Let me show them side by side. Now this is experimental, but you see? Let me get out of the shot so it can focus. It's there. It's hard to tell, but it's there.
It's close enough.
We debated about paint versus stain. We don't want to do paint. We decided to go a solid stain. It's going to be better on the wood and look better, and I like the variation in the color. It's not just a solid blank wall. We chose Pajarito. Let me say it. Pajarito. What do you Let me say it. The color is Pajarito red. I hope I'm saying that okay. So it means birdie. So birdie red in Spanish.
Yeah.
Pajarito red. I'm trying. This is coming from somebody who still says tomatillo. So, bear with me.
It looks really pink right now, but in real life it does not look like that.
I don't even know what to explain it as. It's a warm color.
Kind of like a clay, adobe.
Yeah, it has a natural feel to
Yeah.
it. It's like a salmon-y,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's Pajarito red. So that's what it is. Is what it is. It's a unique color. If I was going to name it, I'd call it rosin red.
Yeah.
That's the color. Anyway, so yeah, it's pretty weird. Who paints their room the color of the paper on their walls?
I know.
But we're going with it because we were inspired and it seems cool. Ashley's liking this.
And I think it looks good against that green door we did.
Yeah, with the green. Pink and green are a natural combo.
Yeah.
So the green doesn't hurt. Our bathroom floor is going to be green tile. It's going to flow. It might feel a little bit old, but that's okay because our house is supposed to feel old.
Yeah, we're going for that old look. So
It's
fine.
definitely doable. We just thought we'd share it with you guys so you could see it. Now, we're not really looking for, like, how do you say this politely? We're not looking for criticism of the color. We're just sharing the color. This is what we're leaning towards right now.
There's a high probability that this is what we're going to go with.
This will be our bedroom. Now, as far as the trim goes, the doors, the baseboard, the windows, all that trim work, we want to keep it wood toned. Well, not wood toned, but not colored. And we definitely want to stain it, not paint it again. So we've been trying to go through different stain colors to see what would go good, especially with this. So this is the one we're liking right now, right here. This is Cabernet. It's a very deep red.
And this, we kind of got inspiration from the house. Because it came with all that dark wood walls and doors everywhere. And at first we didn't like it. But over time it's like, we thought, wow, that's kind of neat.
It's
We
growing.
like that dark, rich color.
It's a nice, deep, rich color, yeah, and it's growing on us. You'll remember our living room is straight, almost like this. All of our doors in our house are already this color. It would be a lot easier to refinish them if all we had to do was touch them up and refinish them. You know,
Yeah.
we don't have to take it down to the bare wood. We could just,
Get it good enough.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the inspiration right now for our bedroom. Totally not what I expected, but plans change, and we just go with the flow. So there it is.
Pajarito red and Cabernet.
Planning does take time. Thinking, planning, trying different things. This is all part of the process. Thought we'd just give you guys the update and maybe not keep this one a secret. You're going to see it sooner or later.
Yeah.
Anyway, I guess we'll get the shock over with ahead of time. So when you see it going on the walls, you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's not so bad. I know a lot of people said white. We're totally cool with white, but we just want to try some color this time. The ceiling will be white or an off-white, but
It's called Vanilla Steam.
yeah.
We showed that in our living room going up.
So we'll have plenty of bright ceiling in that room, and it'll be fine. So before we wrap it up, we just wanted to address the frog in the room. And that is, in our last video,
It's like a jungle here.
we had so many people saying, what was that horrible noise in the background?
Yeah.
Do you want to say anything?
No.
Okay. Behind us, we have water right now, especially because we just had a ton of rain. And it looks worse than it is because I just made a big muddy mess here and it rained after I was done, so bear with us. We have a lot of frogs,
Tree frogs, bullfrogs.
and that's what the noise was. Those loud noises at night, it was just frogs. But we wanted to assure you guys, because you said it was too much.
Some people had no idea what it was at all.
Yeah, and some people thought it would drive them crazy. This is what the average nighttime sounds like.
Yeah.
Now it's very quiet, very peaceful. You can hear the bugs, you can hear the birds still. The frogs,
They come and go. Sometimes they make noise and sometimes they don't.
when they get going all together. It's a big chorus.
Yeah. It's
Now,
cool.
It doesn't bother us, we love the nature sounds, but it's not loud all the time. It's not like all night you have this
Yeah.
frog alarm going off.
And honestly, we don't even notice them.
Mm-hmm.
If you can hear that, that's a peacock. And we also have cows making noise in a field back there.
I don't know if you guys can hear the cows, but that's all we hear right now is mooing and mooing. Some of them are louder than others. There's a lot of cows. in the evening, they usually start mooing like that. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if it's feeding time, if they're corralling them somewhere. I have no idea, but they're mooing. That doesn't bother us either.
No.
We like the cows.
Yeah.
That's the sounds of Florida. The frogs.
The cows.
Yeah.
The peacock.
The insects, the crickets, the
Yep.
whatever. I think we answered most of the questions. Anybody who was confused about it, you guys know it's the frogs. But I just really wanted to show that it's not all the time.
Yeah.
And even after dark, it's usually like this, very quiet.
And it doesn't bother us.
Yeah. Well, guys, that's all we have for now. I'm sorry we didn't have a video today, but at least we have a video.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.
See ya.